Hey guys, this is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. Hope everybody's doing well this Friday night / Saturday morning. We're pretty much into Saturday morning at this point. I have actually been up working on personal readings, some recorded readings for people who are waiting. And I looked at what I've got left and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start getting in some of my soulmate readings for the last 2 weeks of December. So that's what I'm doing. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. And while you're here, or if you are watching the replay, give a thumbs up to the video. Let me know if this resonates for you. This is going to be the soulmate reading for Taurus. Taurus the bull. And, oh, hey guys, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Capricorn, actually I'm going to do Capricorn next. After I do this one, I'm doing, I've got another personal reading I'm working on, recorded. And then I'm going to come back and do another reading for the channel. So probably about an hour. I'm going to be up all night doing videos. So Taurus, this is for you, Taurus. So hope everybody's doing well, ready for the holidays. Real quick, listen guys, if you're watching the replay and you don't, you want to get to the actual cards, someone will have to put in the comments a timestamp, because I want to say something to you guys that's been a topic of discussion for my family, and that I think it's important to speak to you guys about. A lot of people this time of year during the holidays become depressed more than usual and feel lonely and somewhat hopeless. And I would imagine that a lot of you who are watching my soulmate readings because you're separated from your partner may fall into that category of being lonely. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. I know it can feel that way sometimes, but you're never alone. I'm here for you. I'm sure there are people in your life that love you. Your life has value. And if you are considering harming yourself or leaving the planet prematurely, please reconsider. And I want to give you if you know someone who you feel may be considering, checking out, reach out to them, ask them if they want to talk. Sometimes people are not going to let you know what they're feeling or what they're going through. And all it takes is picking up the phone and calling to check on somebody, and you could save a life. And guys, if you feel like nobody's there, that nobody wants to talk to you and you're all alone and there is no one, that's not true. There is a national suicide prevention hotline that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, always there, always available for you. And these are people who volunteer their time because they've been where you are and they want to help you. They want you to know that there's a reason to keep going. And that number is, I wrote it down because here it is. It's National Suicide Prevention Hotline, 1-800-273-TALK, T-A-L-K, 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. And they're always there. If we finish this reading and you feel like you need to either talk to somebody or it's time for you to go, you call that number and ask for help, okay? Please, okay? Everyone I've ever talked to who has attempted suicide has told me they're so glad that they wish they could tell people how quickly things get better. And please, I'm asking you, if you're in a low vibration or you're feeling depressed, you feel alone, you're missing your partner, your soulmate, call that number. Someone is there all the time just waiting for you to call because you matter and they want to help you. Okay, guys? All right. Sorry to get so heavy. I just feel like this time of year it's really important to touch on that. Okay. I'm going to say a quick intention and we're going to get started on the soulmate reading for Taurus. Okay? Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect to the energy of Taurus and their soulmate for those who are in most need of this healing guidance. And thank you for the clear and direct messages. I need some water. Hey, Libra Light. Everybody ready for the weekend? I am ready for the weekend. Like I said, I'm working on personal readings as well that I have. I'm almost caught up. And oh, guys, I've been running that sort of special or bonus right now, where if you order a reading, it's like a 2-for-1. You'll get a free follow-up reading. I'm ending that, so it's just, I don't want to get overwhelmed by it. So if you want to do it, got to do it by the end of this weekend. As of Sunday at midnight, it's over. No more 2-for-1s. So if you order a reading between now and Sunday at midnight, you can get the free follow-up. After that, I got to cut it off. Taurus Moon, nice. Hey. Okay, so I'm pulling for the energy of the soulmate first, Taurus. And remember, the energies can flip. So if this matches you, and then I pull and the energy for Taurus, even though you're the Taurus, if it matches them, then it's just that the energies flip. But if one matches and the other doesn't match at all, don't try to make it fit. It just means it wasn't your reading. Okay? See energy for the soulmate of Taurus at this time for the next 2 weeks for the last 2 weeks of December. Like 4 to 6 cards and an overall energy, please. We'll get that later. That one went flying. Hey, it's Jason. A lot of people think my name is Ray because my channel is Ray of Light Tarot, but my name is actually Jason. You can call me Ray. I'm pretty much used to it by now. Okay. All right, guys, overall energy for the soulmate of Taurus is the Hanged Man. The Hangman. It wasn't in reverse. I rarely read reversals anyway. I do read them, but I usually don't, because my cards fly. I take flyers, and my cards fly out in all different directions, so sometimes it's hard to tell whether a card came out reversed or not. So I usually will read a reversal if I get a strong feeling that that's what the card intended to be, was reversed. But usually I just read uprights. Okay, so we got the Hangman as the overall energy for the Taurus soulmate. And then we've got King of Wands, 5 of Cups, the Fool, Knight of Swords, and Ace of Cups. All right, guys, so let's get a feel for this. I can already tell I'm gonna have to pull some clarifiers tonight. Very likely, Taurus, it's very likely that you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, with that King of Wands. You do have the Knight of Swords, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but this is an action, whereas this is just an energy. And so I think you're likely dealing with someone with strong fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart or their sun sign. So your soulmate, Taurus, they're really trying to figure out what happened. I'm not sure. This is an existing soulmate. I would say 90% of my soulmate readings tend to be about an established relationship. Every once in a while, it's about something new, but they tend to usually be about an established relationship or someone coming back from the past. This looks like someone who has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone who has suffered a great loss. And I mean, when I say a great loss, I'm not just talking about potentially someone in their life dying. It could be the loss is this relationship, that they feel like that it's over and there's no going back. But this is someone who's in a really tough place, in a place of sadness and grieving. And I'm gonna get some clarifiers on this 5 of Cups and the Fool, because I wanna see something's happening here. You don't go from this energy to this energy without something major changing. There's a shift that's happening, and I want to find out what it is for you guys. Clarify this 5 of Cups for me, please, one more time. With 1 to 3 cards, please. Can't see what that is. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. High Priestess. I need a clarifier on this Fool card too. What's leading up to this? Ah, okay. Okay. All right, I think I'm getting the picture here for your soulmate, Taurus. So what's going on, it looks like to me, feels like whatever this loss was that's got your soulmate in this mindset of sort of being depressed, very sad, kind of what I was talking about, at the beginning of the reading. This person seems to be feeling lonely, may have to do with the holidays and this loss, this breakup between the two of you that's happened, I presume, reasonably recently. And they walked away, or you walked away from this situation feeling defeated. The Five of Swords is a card of victory, but just like it's a card of victory, if it were reversed or in the same way, even in the upright, when one person has victory, sometimes the other person does not. This is a card, for me, what led to this, it's telling me that you both walked away from this thing defeated, emotionally defeated. What's really sweet is your soulmate is still putting the work into this connection. It's just not in any way that you can see. They're still putting the work into this connection. And Venus, how do you need my help? They're still putting the work into this connection energetically. They may be doing things that you're not aware of to try and bring you guys back together. And they're hoping that you're putting the work in as well. So with the High Priestess card is the third card that clarified the Five of Cups. What this is also telling me is that your soulmate is very intuitive, much like you, because you're showing as an intuitive as well, but they're very intuitive and they are very much aware. So part of the reason they're so sad is because they're very much aware that this connection, the chances of this connection coming back around for a new cycle with you guys are slim to none. But it's gonna, I mean, it still looks like it's gonna happen, but they just aren't aware of that. And they feel like the odds, and I guess you do too, Taurus, feel like the odds are stacked against you in this relationship, but they're not. This is really about shifting your mindset and recognizing that, sometimes just because things seem hopeless, and you may think everything is played out and nobody's gonna give it another chance or third or fourth or fifth chance. That doesn't mean anything. This is coming back around. Look, you've got the World here. The World, and this is clarifying the Fool, the World, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, guys, so asking what's going to lead this person to go from being in that Five of Cups to this Fool vibration. Now, the Fool listen, the Fool card is not always a good card. It can represent someone literally making a fool of themselves or feeling like they were made a fool of. But this is usually a good card about like taking a leap of faith. Really what the Fool is about here is going from having very little faith, because that's what this is. This feeling of being depressed, this mindset of loss. What this comes down to is someone's faith has been shattered. Because if your faith was still strong right here, you would not be, well, their faith, the soulmates, if their faith was still strong right here, they wouldn't be completely without hope for something to come around. So they went from no faith to renewed hope, right? And faith. And what's leading them there is they're letting go of something. Whatever led to this separation and this feeling of defeat had to do with something that the soulmate, and possibly you as well, was holding on to. What were you guys holding on to that caused this relationship to not just fall apart, but it blocked this relationship from ever having a chance to begin with? And when I say you guys, I'm talking about the soulmate of Taurus. They were holding on to something. Well, they're letting go of something now, whatever this was. And in letting go of that, it's allowing two majors to come in. Yeah, it's usually an ex or some kind of a connection to someone else. By letting go of that, it's allowing these two majors, the Fool and the World, to come in. And the Fool is, a leap of faith, jumping in head first and just trusting that it's going to work out. And the World is the confirmation that it is going to work out. That's the new cycle that it's going to begin. It's a whole new world that's going to be experienced in this connection, and that's beautiful. Okay, this is someone who is finding balance within themselves right now, even through this sadness. That's what's so important. Okay, yes, it's true that with the law of attraction, you're never going going to manifest happiness when you stay in a mindset of like this. However, law of attraction aside, sometimes there's value in pain, right? And this person experienced enough pain to allow them to want to make a change. And that change is to let go of what they were holding on to with the Four of Pentacles. And once they let go, this happened. They were ready to take a leap of faith, and it's opened up a whole new world for your connection. So that's where they're going to be at soon. Not there yet, but that's where they're going. And that's when they're going to come rushing in. They've got this Knight of Swords energy, and you've got the Ace of Cups, a whole new beginning in love. So when your soulmate, Taurus, when they come rushing in with some, and see, for me, swords, swords is air energy. Swords is communication. For me, swords is truthful communication, fast communication, and that's why I like this Knight of Swords coming in, because they're going to come in with a lot of truth and a lot of unexpected. They're going to tell you a lot of things that you've been wanting to hear for a long time, and it's going to catch you off guard. So when that happens, because it's going to be unexpected, just be open to what they're telling you. Don't assume that it's the same old story, okay? And, test it. You ever heard the saying, trust but verify? Trust but verify, okay? Trust but verify, because this is what's coming. It looks good, right? I like it. I like it for you guys. I think it seems nice. So yeah, I don't know what happened in this relationship or in this connection to make things fall apart. And I don't know, it must have been really bad, because we've got a lot of defeat, isolation, sadness, and those 3 cups that are spilt over could have been a third-party situation, very likely was. But the future looks really bright. Look at how bright the background is in this Fool card. The future looks really bright, and it's leading to that. Can't ask for much more than that, guys. All right, let's see. Now that we've gotten is the third party. Okay, now that we've gotten the energy for your soulmate, Taurus, let's see what's up with you guys. Are you guys doing your part? Are you working on your vibration and focusing on your own abundance and putting yourselves in a receptive mindset so that this thing can come together? Let's see. What's going on with Taurus's energy in this situation? What are they bringing to the table here? Show me with 4 to 6 cards, please, and an overall energy card. Yeah, good. Oh. 2 of Wands. Uh-oh, 4 of Cups, guys. And I can already hear you. That's not me. No, I'm not resisting it. I'm not resisting it. Let's don't waste time arguing about who's resisting and who's not, and let's try to figure out what our blockages is if we are on some unconscious level resisting, right? I had a reader once tell me months and months ago that I was angry and I wasn't trusting. And that made me so angry, because I was like, I'm not angry and I am trusting. No, I wasn't. I woke up at 3 in the morning that night, literally angry at God. It was like I couldn't trust the source. And sometimes it takes an outside point of view to tell us things that we don't really realize. Okay, guys, so I think all 3 of these, well, those 2 is what it is. Interesting. Okay, so your overall energy for Taurus, 9 of Wands and the World. So you've got the 9 of Wands, aka the Wounded Warrior card, and then the World card. Very interesting that these 2 would come out as your overall energy, because they're very different. The 9 of Wands, this is a person who's been through the ringer, right? They're pretty much worn out and they want to give up. But then the World is someone who is balanced and is entering into a whole new, happy, abundant mindset. So this is energetic and 3D physical, a whole new world. The fact that these 2 are your overall energy they're not really contradictory, but they're just very, it's difficult. So what this is saying to me is, when it comes to your soulmate, you feel like you can't take much more of the pain, right? Whether it's from being separated or the pain, and including the pain of separation, you can't take much more of the pain of fighting, coming back together and fighting, any of that stuff. However, with the world here, you're not going to have to take much more pain, okay? You're on the verge of something beautiful. And the main thing, all you really have to focus on is healing and balance. You know, this stuff, you're about to let all of this stuff go. So your focus can be on healing and balance, because we've got to get you receptive. Like I said, you've got this Four of Cups, which we'll talk about in a moment. Two of Wands, good card. Four of Cups, Ace of Swords, love this for you guys. And then Eight of Wands. So everything I see here looks good, but that Four of Cups. Guys, why is this Four of Cups energy here? Why are you not receptive to this? And is it that you're not receptive and you don't even realize it? Why is the Four of Cups here? Clarify, please. Thanks, guys. Clarify this Four of Cups for me. Whoop. So it's a twin flame relationship. That would explain why. And there we go. 10 of Wands. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. So this is definitely the end of one tough cycle, but you know, twin flame relationship. One cycle ends and another tough cycle begins sometimes, and this can go on and on for a while. Wow. Look at this, guys. Here's what's clarifying the Four of Cups. Four of Wands, that's my twin flame card, right? You got that 11-11 portal. And then look at this. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. 3 10s. 3 10s. So really coming to the end of something, completion. And the more I'm looking at this, because of the difference in these three energies with the 10s, this completion, I think there's union coming here. I see union coming here. So you're coming out of this, you're both mirroring each other, and you're going to be coming out of this Four of Cups, which is being closed off on some subconscious level to the love, because you've got the Ace of Swords. That's communication. Have you guys not been talking? Has there been like no communication? Because you've got communication. Look, that is too. Eight of Wands, communication. And then you've got my twin flame card and all these 10s. And these are good. Completion. Everything. Wow. Look what's at the bottom of my deck too. The Lover's card. Guys, this looks good. I wish this was coming through for me and my twin. Taurus. If you're a Taurus and you have a soulmate or a twin flame who is, well, Gemini card just came out. What else did we have on their side of things? Fire energy, Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you've been in no communication mode recently. Guys, you may have some big, exciting things on the horizon for you. Look what else is at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, it's coming. Really nice. All right, what's the guidance for Taurus? Other than sitting and waiting and letting the universe take care of this, what is their guidance for the next couple weeks? Wow. Leo. Wow, okay. Yep. The cards are telling the story, man. Wow. This is your guidance for the next couple? I don't understand this. You got the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Oh, I see. So they need to get, okay. Guys, here's the thing. All those things that we just saw that are coming, they look really good, right? But right now, the next couple weeks are going to be tough. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. they're going to be tough, guys, for the next couple weeks. So what I think, based on these cards, I think, and I feel strongly what I'm supposed to be warning you guys about is, don't get discouraged, okay? It's going to get a little tougher before everything gets better and the union happens. That's the overall energy. That's your guidance. Let that cycle come to an end. Remember, you're at the completion. 7 of Swords. Be careful of self-deception. 8 of Cups. Walking away. Page of Wands. This is some kind of this is an immature energy that it's not immature. It's a young energy having to do with some passion. And then you've got this 9 of Swords, which is a lot of truth that needs to be communicated that hasn't been. So I feel with all of this coming out, based on the fact that things are about to get really good with all those signs of completion and new beginning, right now you're in the end, though. You're in the tough part of this cycle. So really be easy with yourself. Don't deceive yourself, okay? Don't deceive yourself. If you are closed off right now, that 4 of Cups, if you are closed off to the love, deceiving yourself and saying, oh, no, I'm not, is not going to change anything, okay? Work on addressing this stuff. What was that meditation I just sent someone earlier on doing a reading? Oh, 10 of Cups Ministries. I suggest looking up 10 of Cups Ministries on YouTube. She does a guided meditation to remove heart armor. I think that's where you guys need to start, Taurus. Guided meditation on removing heart armor from 10 of Cups Ministries, okay? Because the next 2 weeks are going to be a little hairy before they get better, okay? But you saw, I know it's been a struggle. I can feel how bad it's been, and I know it's not going to get super rosy right away, but boy, it's coming, okay? This portal is here in the near future, just toward the end of the month, right after Christmas. So just be patient and allow that to come in, and be easy on yourself, okay? If nothing else, and no one else is being easy and kind to you, be kind to yourself. All right, what's the romance angel guidance for Taurus? Good morning. Free yourself. Time to take back control of your life. Okay, we don't need that many cards. I just want 3. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is the last one I'm taking. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, all the way back to source. All right, guys, let me get a card from the Lightworker Oracle for you guys. How do I move on from this? I'm losing it confused. The best thing I can tell you to do is find what works for you as far as putting you in the right vibration. Is it meditation? I'm not great at meditating. I do guided meditations like the one I just recommended to you guys. Getting outdoors, walking on the beach, that works for me. Spending time with my dog, with my friends. The main thing is to find things that make you happy that have nothing to do with this other person in your life. Oh, thank you. You're amazing too. You're special and you're amazing. And like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, we are all here for a purpose. Do not harm yourself this time of year. The holidays can be difficult and lonely. Please, before you do anything to harm yourself, call that number. I'm going to post the number in the description of the video. All right, bottom of the deck is the Heart Transmission. And the card that I pulled for you is Paradigm Shift. Let's see what they're about. I am very curious to meet you, APA. I don't know what that is. For Paradigm Shift. 33. Here we go, Paradigm Shift. You are undergoing radical growth in your belief systems. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in just a moment. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open and a new world can become your reality. Nice. You know, a paradigm shift is just that. It's everything shifting at once. It's like the World card. I'm gonna read a little bit more about that. Guys, thanks for being here. Please hit the thumbs up button, like the video if you would. And here it is. You are encouraged by the universe to embrace the power you have to be a free thinker. Accept the accelerated mental shift happening for you right now, even if it creates temporary uncertainty or discomfort. Dare to think thoughts of love rather than lowering your vibration by choosing thoughts of fear. Trust for something helpful and empowering is happening in your soul. Nice. All right, here's the invocation that goes with this card. Through divine grace and unconditional love, I open my mind to the higher truth of love. May my mind be cleansed from conditioning and gently opened to the light of love. I am willing to unlearn what no longer serves me. I am willing to receive teachings and information, guidance and assistance from those beings of pure light and unconditional love that can assist me on my life journey. May my paradigm shift bring me closer to peace, love, empowerment, and happiness. May this process be held in guardianship by the universe. With grace, mercy, and tenderness, through my own free will, so be it. Wow, it's a nice card, that paradigm shift card. I like it. All right, so the heart transmission card is the other one. 37. Here it is. You're welcome. The heart transmission. Your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequencies of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from networks of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receiving these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. And here's the invocation. I have gratitude now for the heart transmission that guides me through universal love into the group consciousness that can best serve the greatest good and my own divine destiny. I ask for protection, insight, clear knowing, and clear feeling to guide me through the many groups that I will love and work with spiritually this lifetime. May all my group involvements be constructive. May love, light, and power increase in me and upon the earth through all group work, blessed by grace. May the unconditionally loving ones help all group endeavors attain spiritual success. Through my own free will and divine love, so be it. Nice. Nice. Love that. So there they are, guys. Paradigm shift and the heart transmission. Really nice cards for going away. All right. I hope this reading helped you guys. Hope it resonated for you. Like I said, if you want a personal reading, now is the time to do it. After Sunday night, I'm not accepting any of the 2-for-1. So still from now until Sunday night, you can get 2 readings for 1 when you order and purchase a reading. You'll get a free follow-up reading a few weeks after the initial. So email me if you'd like to inquire. It's RayofLightTarot@gmail.com. RayofLightTarot@gmail.com. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a little while to do the Capricorn reading, and then I'm doing Virgo. I've got a couple recorded readings. I'd like to fluctuate. I'm doing personal recorded readings for clients, and after I do one of those, I'm gonna come back and do Capricorn. Hope you guys are well, and again, that suicide hotline number, if anyone is having trouble during this holiday season and is feeling alone, you're not alone. You can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. The number is 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. Namaste, guys.